Like you'd mentioned, I'm at Union AI. Most people know us for our workflow platform, but we're a workflow and AI workflow and inference platform. A lot of people know our open source called Flight. It's used by thousands of companies in production right now to orchestrate their data and AI workflows. If you want to go ahead, we can go into the demo. And I'm subbing for Kathan, our founder. He couldn't make it today, so hopefully I'm going to be a good enough sub to kind of walk through what's happening in the platform demo. I think I can't see it from here, but there's the box that kind of shows that we're in the workflow and inference area. This is kind of what the platform looks like once you define your tasks and workflows. You get this UI. We create these tasks and workflows in Python, or most people use our Python SDK. You'll see what that looks like. We have resource utilization. So for each of those tasks in there, you define the compute that you want that to run in. For example, you probably don't want a GPU just when you're downloading the data set. So each of these is a container. I don't think I'd mentioned Flight is built on top of Kubernetes, but we make an abstraction that's really easy to interface with it. So you don't really feel like you're developing on containers. In fact, we'll see in the code later, you really just are writing Python functions like you normally would, bringing in the libraries and data sets that you love and models. And then you define the infrastructure in a decorator above on that Python code. And we also make it really easy to have permanent storage between containers and hand off data between those containers as well. So again, you're not really thinking about it as a developer. We also have artifact management. So once you fine-tune a model, for example, you can go save that, query it in, pass it between different teams. Every single workflow is fully versioned as well. So for example, that showed clicking into an artifact to the original workflow that created it, and then you could go see kind of the lineage of how it was created. And then next up, I forget what it's showing right now. Entire workflow versioning, just what I said. So I guess I'm basically on time. We'll see code here in a second. This is actually showing the cost observability dashboard, which a lot of our enterprise users also really love. It provides observability of who's spending money. So you could say, who's spending $1 million training models, and then actually go see where that's being spent. And hopefully that is adding a lot of value to your team. This is kind of an example of the code. Like I'd mentioned, you have a Python function like you normally would, and then a decorator above it, and then defining the infrastructure, the container image, other parameters, like do you want caching in your pipeline? We have a lot of features that just make it more, make your pipelines more reliable and efficient. And we just launched model app and app serving and model serving. So this is the UI again, but again, you'll see code here in a second where we really abstract away, again, the infrastructure, and you're defining like the scalability metrics, how you want to serve the app just in Python code. So again, you don't really have to leave your project or Python to define containers or infrastructure for all your applications. So again, it's kind of similar to like you saw before. You're defining like how I want, what compute do I want this app to run on? How do I want it to scale up? And then that was a quick little example of image spec. And then we're also just launched workspaces. So if you also want to run a VS Code or notebook on your infrastructure, we again make that really easy too. And that's kind of our full platform demo here, I think. Again, it integrates with most of your libraries that you're probably already using. And there's quite a few companies using Union and a lot using our open source. You can try out what you saw today at union.ai. We have a serverless version. You can sign up for free and get $30 of cloud credit as well. I think that's my 4 minutes.
All right, thank you, Sage.